Hello and welcome back. I am back from my holiday in Arizona and I absolutely loved it. Thank you for having patience and still looking at my videos while I was gone. I truly appreciate it. Um, so my trip in Arizona, every day was warm for the first week and a half and shorts weather, sandals weather. And then the second week it was cooler, so it was pants weather, but still wonderful. We did a lot of touring, and we went as far north as Sedona and visited around there. We went as far south as Tombstone, where Wyatt Earp did some of his shenanigans, and so that was quite an interesting little town. And then, of course, there's mountains all over the place that we drove through. Some of the curves are kind of sharp and there's no guardrail. So it was interesting, but completely safe. Arizona being a desert, there was a lot of sagebrush, a ton of cactuses, and they all had different arms, and it was pretty cool to see. Everything is brown. There's no grass because it takes too much water. I shouldn't say that. There is very little grass, but apparently there are some grasses that grow there that don't require a ton of watering every day. So that was pretty cool to see. And the rock formations, just amazing. It was a wonderful, wonderful trip. I went with my cousin and then met another cousin down there in Arizona. So it was nice to get away and to just be somewhere where it's sunny all day long. The sun went down at 6 p.m. and was up 6 or 7 a.m. So just your regular 12-hour day, but we made sure to be back in our hotel for dark time. There was a few times that we were out, but by then we'd gotten used to the area, so it wasn't too bad, but super friendly folk as well. Oh, it was an amazing trip, but I am back now. Next week, I will be gone for a little bit again. Some friends and we get together and we have a girls' getaway weekend that's sponsored by another demonstrator. And we go and we scrapbook or make cards for the weekend. We have fun. We take all our own supplies. We get I think it's a 6-foot table, and we can walk around visiting each other, getting ideas from each other, and it's just awesome. This is the third one I've been to with Connie, Connie Douglas. She's up in Wasaga Beach area, and these getaway weekends are just so much fun. And Connie is a blast. So I'm really glad that I found her. I've been going up to Wasaga Beach area all my life. So I know the area. And so when I saw her post, I'm like, okay. And everyone that goes, super, super friendly. So I'm excited for that. Next week, I have a couple of fairs coming up, or what are they called now? Markets? Bazaars? Christmas bazaars. One this Saturday here in Ridgetown, and then one in 2 weeks at the Adult Learning Center in Chatham on 20 Merritt. So hopefully you'll come out and see me at one of those bazaars or both, and see what the other vendors have as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting back on track with my cards every day. And starting in December, I will be having card classes here at my house at 1 p.m. on Wednesdays. And I will still have the library the second Monday of each month at 1 p.m. Trying to keep everything easy to remember, 1 p.m. So hopefully you will come and join me in making some cards. Now with Stampin' Up, they have a fantastic special that's going to be tomorrow, the 14th and the 15th. So 13, 14, 15, where it's an extra 10% off bundles. And something else, I should have written it down. Stamp sets. I'll look it up and I'll post. Now bundles are already 10% off. Like this is a bundle and it's $55.75. So I think the original price is $62. So you get 10% off the bundle. And the second 10% they're offering is off this price here, not the original. So the bundle price is what the extra 10% is off. So this bundle would be an extra $5.58 off. So bringing it down to $50, and what would that be? 16 cents. So it's still a great deal from the original price, right? So just remember, when you're looking through things, looking through the catalogs and online exclusives, it's an extra 10% off the bundle price. And I will look up the other thing. Still a fantastic, fantastic deal. So hopefully you'll take advantage of that. I am. So today, let's start into our card. Today is Template Tuesday. So even with my 2 weeks off, I remembered Template Tuesday. So this set that I'm using, Light the Year, is in the mini catalog. Let me just find the cover here. September until December 2024, and it's on page 41. So when I turn the camera down, I will show you. I only made one change. Now templates are jumping off ideas for cards. You can copy them exactly, or you can take that as, oh, I like that point, that point, that point. Maybe I'll change this point and this point. It just starts your ideas rolling and your creativity jumping along. So I did make 2 changes, but it's still a lot of fun and a really nice card. And of course, it's a Christmas card. Christmas is coming, what did my cousin say, 6 weeks away, something like that, 5.5 weeks. Whoosh. So let me turn the camera down. Sorry, it jumped a little on me. Sorry about that. Okay. So you can see my pieces over here. Put this up there. They're all wet ink. So this, let me stand up and show you this close up. So this is the card that I'm copying, casing for my template. So only a couple of changes. So I used, come on, this is Garden Green for our card base. And then this is just the regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it fits exactly on here as a frame, which is what they've done. And you can see a shadow there. So they've popped it up. So let's pop that up. Let's take a look here. Yes, I can pop it up because all that is added afterwards. So let's find big pop dots. And it's a nice thick border. I was just noticing that this side is a deeper thing than this, a deeper groove. I like this side. So let's get this popped up here. This is something that I missed while I was down in Arizona, was making my cards. When you do it every day and then some, because I do cards other than my videos and classes. So I really missed them. You can tell when it's a part of you, when you kind of get a little antsy. All right, let's see if I can get this working to speed this up a little bit. Now this has been through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so it's a little on the flimsy side. So when you're taking off the backs, if you choose to use the Take Your Pick tool, hold your sides down so it doesn't tear. Okay, I think I got them all off. Yeah, I missed that one. So if they're shining, I have them all off. And they're all shining. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Sometimes I get challenged. There we go. Now I did 3. Let me move this, come here, move this over here so I can see it a little better. So we have 3 of our lanterns. So this one, what I did is I stamped it, of course, and then I went over it again with just the basic black journaler. And I'm going to pop up all 3 of these. But these 2 are going to go behind. Make them up a little bit. Bring that one down. Keep this one in the middle-ish. Okay, so let's put those down. They're nice and big, so I can use the large pop-ups. Dimensionals is a big, long word, and I like the fun of pop-ups. All right. Okay, let's do the sides first. And my usual trick, not gonna push it down. Make sure it's, oh, I want to put it up a little bit more. So come on up. And then put this one down here a little bit. There we go. Like that. So there we go. And now down here, I have the greenery. These here are stamped with, that's the inside, and that's the darker green. So the darker green is garden green, and the lighter one is lemon lime twist. So that's what made these leaves here. And then we have pine cones. So to do the pine cones, I did, there they are, the lighter one in pecan pie and the darker one in copper clay. Of course, my lanterns were in memento. Then the bow is in real red. So let's move the bow over there. The wording I did in the garden green and the lemon lime green because I just loved what it looked like. And then these are just using the dye out of garden green. And then I have all these red berries that are going to go on here. And it's just out of real red cardstock. So let's see how we do this. So it looked like they had 4 here. So it looks like 1 and 2 with a pine cone. You know what I didn't do? I did not put the candle in there. And now that it's on pop-ups, what do you think the chances are it's going to come out okay? Oh, well, this one I can get off. If you pull really gentle. Okay, so that one will work. Oh, this one I don't think is going to work. So how about you? No, you're not going to work either. So let's see how this goes. All right, well, it's a small candle, and it looks like they did put it right at the bottom. So I'll go like this and just rock it up and down. Okay. And then get it at the bottom and rock it up and down. And this one, I don't have to worry about rocking. So there's our candle. So I'll put the glow on once I'm finished. Move it up a little bit. So these, what did I fussy cut? I only fussy cut the words. Everything else, there is a die for. That's why I can't find it. It's hiding under here. So there's a die for everything here except for the words. I fussy cut the words. So these are all the ones that I use today. So let's use glue dots. Let's be different. So glue dot. And it's overhanging a little bit. I suppose I should really put a pop dot on the back of this one because, no, I don't need to. Where'd you go? I don't, oh, well, maybe. It's gonna go under there. Yeah, I should put a little one right there. That's big. Off to the side because the lantern is popped up. I want it on a kind of an even keel. So maybe put that down that way. Then that up that way. And I need, whoops, let's do our pine cone first. And a glue dot. I'm just going to pick that up a little bit. Don't want to cover the candle. There's that. Then we have berries that I'm going to use glue for. So let's do the other side. And we'll cover the bottom of this one as well. Looks like that one, maybe a little too much down, but a little bit. The trees I did, where is my embossing folder? Did not tell you about my embossing folder, and I put it up here so that, oh, that is too funny. Well, where does an embossing folder go? That's hilarious. Okay, so it's the trees embossing folder. Did I leave it over there? Well, that is very strange. Just a second, let me take a peek over here. No, it's not over there, so it's somewhere here on my desk. Okie dokie. So then this rectangle, I didn't mention my deckled rectangles again, and I used the third one in. I just love those deckled rectangles. Okay, so let's do this, and you know what? It's underneath the stamps. It is Fern 3D folder. That's the one I used to create this. Now what they have in here, if you look closely, all of those are these here. So they cut out lots of them and then just glued them around the edge. Actually, that looks really cool like that. But that's what they did, and then they just kind of glued them every which way all around the edge. But I like the idea of this fern. Kind of gives it that Christmassy kind of, or wintry, foresty look. There we go. I think it is time. I tore my paper here. And this one is up a little bit higher and over a little bit. Well, I don't want to cover up the candle too much. So we'll go like that. And then the pine cone will cover that edge of the bough. And they put it upwards like this. There we go. Now they have sending love down here, but I just thought it would be fun to put sending love and light. So I'm just going to put a little glue here. and then a pop-up on the ends. If I can get it off. There we go. Oh, I didn't put in those branches. Silly. And I also didn't, okay, put in the branches before the words. So then this one went behind the pine cone. Awesome. Over top. Then this one went down at the bottom, okay? Does anyone else talk to themselves while they're creating? Sometimes when you hear ideas out loud, you go, oh, maybe not. And then other times it's like, yeah, that works. Okay, got glue all over that. So this one goes underneath both of them. And then up a little bit. Looks like maybe I should have put this a bit higher. That's okay. I don't think I can move it now without, yeah, not without creating an issue. So let's put a little bit of glue here. And then on each one of these berries, it's hard not to give the glue a good squeeze. Okay, and I'm going to use the Take Your Pick tool. This is awesome for something small like this. Of course, you also have to get it to let go. Okay, these are upside down. There we go. Stay on. Okay. Oh, there's one on there. That's why it didn't stick. Here we go. Where'd the other one go? There we go. I'm tempted to put one down there. Why don't I? Put one right down here so you can't really tell if it's on a branch or not. Here we go. There we go. Then, now we can put this down right on top. Now I fussy cut this one out. We have a bow that I'm going to use. I want it to go underneath so I can use the whole thing here. And there we go. Now for our lights, I picked up my darkest yellow and it's Lemon Lolly. And I'm just going to swipe around. And as you can see, it's smearing a little bit of my real red. So wait before you do it. Alrighty, then on the inside, I ran out of inserts. So let me just cut some new inserts. It'll just take a jiffy. So 4 1/4. By 2 3/4. Oh, all right. guess I didn't push hard enough. There we go. Line them up again. 2 3/4. 2 3/4, and now I have 8 inserts. Now, being horizontal, we're going to go like this. So out of those words, this one here, sending love and light this time of year. So I cut it, fussy cut, sending love and light, and I'm going to put this time of year on the inside. I think both of my glues are running out of, here we go, out of steam. Okay. So I think maybe I'm going to put this one up that way a little bit. And I'm going to put the candle, when I just put my fingers in. I'm going to put 3 candles on the bottom. I just love these candles. And then since that is still wet, I'm going to use the nubby end or the writing end. Just very carefully make some yellow. Some candlelight going on here. There we go. And that is ready for the inside. I like to move my stamps off to the edge because I have a habit of putting things on top of the stamps. I can put my arms in the inks and my cards on the wet stamps. There we go. So here are the 2 cards. There is the, I think this light is shining off that, so let me bring it up a little bit. So there's our template and there's our card. Very fun. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let me turn you down. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I will be here all week and I am so excited, and we will be working with this same stamp set every day. So light the year. If you don't have this in your collection, you may want it. It's awesome. Love it. So have a great evening and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.